So, how is the real estate market in Naples, Florida? It's pretty active right now. I'm Chris Alley, your local real estate agent in Naples, Florida since the year 2000, and I'm going to go over some of the statistics and discuss some things that have been happening here in Naples. Quite amazing. It is season right now, so things are picking up. Since you're wondering what's going on in the Naples, Florida real estate market, we've had 460 new listings just this past week. 155 homes have sold in the Naples, Florida area. 51 people terminated their listing. There were 48 listings that expired, but 37 of them went back on the market. 61 people extended their listing, and listen to this, 247 homes went pending just in this past week in Naples, Florida real estate. I'd say that is really good, and we are heading in a great direction here. There were 20 people that have increased their price. Traditionally, in the past few weeks, there has been only one or two, but 20 in the past week, that means there's a lot of buyer activity and prices are going up on these properties. But look at this on the flip side, there were 464 price decreases. That's really good for buyers, and that's probably why there were 247 pending sales. That means pretty soon we're going to be close to the amount of double of what we're closing each week if we have that many pending. Then there were 22 people that withdrew their listing. The median sales price for homes in Naples is $570,000. This is up from last month, which was $545,900. In addition to that, we are now seeing a lower days on market. That's right, lower days on market. You may have heard how homes have been sitting and they have not been selling, but last month the average days on market was 68. It is now 56 days on the market. And the most expensive home that sold in Naples this week was only on the market for 55 days. That's really good for you sellers. Buyers, you need to take attention to this. I know people have been telling you, come to Naples, come to Florida, because there's definitely some activity happening here. So let's take a look at what you can get for the median sales price in Naples, which is $570,000 for Naples, Florida real estate. This week, we had 76 homes that sold at or below the median sales price. That is another number that's up because last week it was only 61. So let's take a look at what you can get for $570,000. These are in all different types of communities. They're in some golf communities, some boating communities, some downtown, some further out in the rural estates, and just some in different areas of Naples. I like to show you what real money buys you in Naples, Florida. Of course, you can spend more than the median sales price, and there were, because there were 155 that were sold this past week, and with 75 of them being at or below the median sales price, that means more than half sold for more than median sales price. Great for you sellers. So here is one. It's sold for $570,000. It was originally listed for $580,000. Here is the outside of the home with a two-car garage, has your own private mailbox. Some of the newer neighborhoods don't have this mailbox. You're going to a one central location to check your mail. This is an aerial view of where this is located, and you can see off in the distance, this is the beach. Hey, anybody like the beach? We certainly do here. And it's right on this main road to be able to get to it rather quickly. Let's take a look at more of the home here. Here is a swimming pool with a view of the water. The inside has a very large kitchen with stainless steel appliances. It's a very light color with furnishings inside, big open sliding glass door. Let's take a look at another one. Here's another one that sold for $566,000, and it was originally priced at $623,000. Four bedrooms and a den, three bathrooms, 2,631 square feet. This is located in Waterways. Waterways is located off of Oil Well Road and what people call Golden Gate Estates, but it's in a community. It's very close to schools, and there's a lot of new shopping that is being built out there. One of them being a new Publix that is just right around the corner. This has walkways and sidewalks to get to the Publix and also to be able to get to the schools. But you can see these rooms are fairly large. Congratulations to them. Let's look at one more before we look at the most expensive home that's sold in Naples, Florida. I bet you can't guess how much it is, but maybe you can. Here's another one. It's $560,000 this home sold for. It was originally listed for $579,900. Remember, median sales price is $570,000 here in Naples. So this was three and a den, 1,500 square feet, and it was sold unfurnished. It has a two-car garage. Inside, you can see that this home has been remodeled with new tile, a new kitchen, and big open area space. More bedrooms that have been completely upgraded. The bathrooms have been too, new showers. What a deal for these people that bought this home for $560,000. All right, let's take a look at the most expensive home that's sold in Naples. And I was watching this home when it came on the market. What a beautiful home. It is 6 or more bedrooms with 13 baths. That's right, 13 baths. It sold for $55 million just in 56 days. The exact median sales days on market, 56, and this home sold in that time. Originally listed for $60 million. Well, let's take a look at this beautiful home. It has a wonderful water view and just a lot of water frontage, very nicely done. Big open yard, and this is located in Port Royal. Once again, this is one of the most elite neighborhoods in Naples. Grand foyer, a little seating area as you walk in, a study, and these are some magnificent architectural details inside. As you can see, it's beautifully done. Very large kitchen, walnut cabinets with white accents, big open areas, and wait till you see the outside area of this. So here is where you would work from home. This is an in-house office, and you're overlooking the water on the outside. Much light in there, your own private gym. There's your view from outside when you're sitting in your lanai. Love this old Florida style here with the darker wood and a nice pond on the outside. This swimming pool is amazing, and this is a wonderful view of the pool with this affinity edge that you can just stand inside of the home and look at the magnificent view of the Naples Bay. This place is located very close to the Gulf, so if you have your boat here, let me just show you how far you are. Not much at all. So right here where this red dot is where your home is. And you are minutes from being out in the wide open Gulf. From here to here, you have no wake, but as soon as you get to here, it's wide open spaces, sunsets, being able to fish and just cruise along those beautiful waters that people love here in Naples. If you're looking to buy or sell in Naples, Florida, check out my free resources in the links below. I have a free buyer's guide and a free seller's guide. I have 26 years of experience here in Naples, Florida. Thank you for watching and stick around for this next video. I know you're going to love it. Bye for now.